Hey collective, hope you're doing well. Let's clear the energies. See what's going on for the overall energy. Hope you guys had a great Saturday. Enjoy the beautiful weather. But it was raining in California. It's really hot in Hawaii. So collective, that's too much. Okay, so we have your light attracts all in reverse. Okay. Holy Spirit, angelic. Storytelling in reverse. And let's see. Again, in reverse. Fighting in the car, walking out the car, etc. In reverse, so peaceful. Too busy to go to worry. And that's upright. Back and forth emails in reverse. Okay, so collective, a lot of us are being cloaked right now because of the spiritual attacks and the demonic death magic that's been thrown out to innocent people. So our ancestors are watching them every step, every timeline, and they've been cloaking us. So this is why I feel like the light attracts all is in reverse, because we're being cloaked for our protection. And storytelling in reverse, because we don't tell stories. Or this person coming in is not a storyteller. They're serious, they're grounded, they're real, and they are loyal and honest. And doesn't fight, not toxic, not low vibrational at all. Too busy to worry. So you're just taking care of yourself, minding your own business, and focusing on your businesses or going to college or your work, whatever you're doing, drinking your coffee with your pink flowers. You're just living it up, your best life, right, Starseeds? Back and forth emails. So not dealing with any back and forth emails. You're just set your life up to where you're in peace and harmony, and you are just taking care of your normal plans without any interruptions, and you know how to handle any outside issues if you have to. So we have the Queen of Wands, sexy, attractive, fire sign and water, and confidence, enthusiastic, courage, independence, determination, focused, joy, and warmth. So I'm going to put this right here with too busy to worry, because this is the Queen of the Queen of Wands energy of being creative and knows what she's doing. Holy Spirit Archetype, show us this. So I'm going to move these away. Get organized. The Empress. All right. Well, this makes sense. This is the a nurturing, caring, loving. Has earned her 4 queens energies, and there's some people in low vibrations that blame innocent women for maybe someone they were seeing is attracted to them. First of all, it's none of their business. It's none of our business what they think of us. And instead of looking at their own shitty behavior, of taking the blame, to look at themselves, why they're having issues in their own life. But court makes it real fast once that criminal behavior is addressed before a court of law. That we continue to pray to remove any spell work, any binding, and protect the court system for truth, fairness, and justice, to get anyone who wants to harm innocent people off the streets, for public safety. Right? They worship the devil. Isn't that where they want to go, to hell? So jail will help them get the help they need. So here we go again, the Queen of Swords of truth and law. So this is Libra energies. Intelligent, perceptive, independent, clear boundaries, clear-minded, direct, and communication. So this is a powerhouse right here when it comes to business and taking care of children and raising children to be, something higher up than management skills, high, like CEOs, able to manage others logically, reasonably, and empathetically, seeing both ways, using critical thinking, not criticizing people or belittling them in front of other people or being cruel behind closed doors. These are women who are encouraging and intelligent and knows how to hold their man energies and also be sexy, be a mother, be caring and nurturing, and knows how to be soft and vulnerable yet strong enough to run her own empire, or with her emperor, who also holds the 4 keys. Nothing manipulated, because they're all truthful, especially right here with the Queen of Swords, who can spot bullshit a mile away. Also very intuitive. The Empress is very intuitive, so she knows. Also very loving and compassionate. When people change and they work for the light, of course, that's a different story when looking for a mate, but we have to be very careful. Speaking of a mate, there's someone who's interested in you, who wants to team up with you for, this could be a marriage or building something, and cooperation. Okay, collective. What else do you see for our collective? What do you see for our collective? I feel this Empress and the Queens is very selective with her choices. She makes wise decisions and is high vibrational. Has spent the time to have no distractions, enjoys being alone because that gives her time to meditate and do her inner healing work. And gain her spiritual gifts. So the Fool in reverse. So holding back, yes, holding back because you're very careful. You're not going to jump into anything too fast. You're going to take your time and you want to see what's real, right? Uranus energy. Not going to make any decisions so fast. Not so fast. I'm hearing the word methodical. You're very methodical. Okay, there might be a Hierophant coming in who is in tradition and deals with society and its rules, an organization, and wants forgiveness and mercy. Also is dealing with insecure hardships, poverty, financial loss, worry, and need. Yet see the lights on inside the church. Self-worth, going inside the church and doing the inner spiritual work to heal. Who else do you have for a collective? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. Who else do you have for our collective divine feminines here? Or divine masculines in the feminine side. But I feel this is for the feminines more strongly. You're protected. You're going to have someone come in who is in like a Leo or fire energy, who is going to stand their ground. They have their own mind and they make their own decisions. Show us more on this upright Leo. Seven of Wands, upright, Holy Spirit. Kind of like him. He's got your back. He's got choices. He has a lot of choices right now to make. So naturally, an Empress and high vibes isn't going to compete. You work in teamwork and beauty and evolution and nature. Nature's not competitive. Nature flows and grows in abundance with Mother Nature naturally, right? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, show us more on this. This Leo is the third deacon. That's water, Scorpio. Kind of a wishy-washy card. Oh, and he's in his head. He's got a lot of healing to do. Dealing with anxiety and overwhelmed and depression, trauma and despair. Also has inner healing work to do. Okay, so who else do you have for our Empress here? Holy Spirit. Okay, so here we have a planner who's making progress and looking for a long-term vision. This is a Taurus, grounded, earth. This is Empress, Taurus energy, Venus. Grounded, long-term, got your back, stable. Wise, kind, nurturing. So here's two Tauruses for you. What else do you see for this Taurus man? Is he divine and divine energies for our divine feminine Empress? Show our Empresses what we need to know. Wheel of Fortune. So it's upright. And praise to God. He's in higher vibrations. He's upright, meaning it's good. He gets good fortune coming in. He has good karma. This could be Jupiter fire sign. And has good luck, good karma, destiny, your choice, and fate of what your ancestors want for you. Life cycles, changes, and chances. And that's a yes card. Well, that's great. He's not getting bad luck by putting the liar on top. This is a good heart for you, Empresses. Wow, a fast-moving card. So, a Chariot. So, this gentleman has direction, has control. Not controlling, but has control, has his life under control. wants to be together with you, has willpower, makes progress. See, he might be a farmer or has something to do with growth. You have a lot to do with growth, action, determination, success, movement, courage, and direction. Knows what they want. Here we have another action. 3 of Wands. This is Aries, the Emperor sign. Emperor's the mate to Empress. Development, progress, teamwork. Hello, right here. Commerce, planning, expansion, overseas opportunities. Messages, rapid change, movement, action, quick decisions, freedom, and air travels. Then 8, Sagittarius, fire sign, 8 of Wands. So this is communication. So this is also, this one and the Chariot are fast-moving cards. Although these two are grounded and takes time for growth, planning, has a solid connection with being together. Yikes. There's some fighting, Leo fire, obstacles, arguments, competition, tension, and disagreements. Why? And then here we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it looks like he's getting out of an old relationship that isn't very harmonious. So another dealing with these changes, but you know what? He looks healed. He's healed. He's just focused on his growth and knows what he wants, knows his direction, has good karma, good intentions, and looking at the future and moving forward. Willpower, and has his life under control. Has his own mind and makes his own decisions. I don't see any manipulation or blaming or any kind of childish stuff like that. This looks like a grown-ass man who acts like one. Looks like a good bet, actually. So once he puts this to rest, show us this Taurus, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. What does our ancestors have to say for this Empress about this Taurus, who looks like he's got a backbone? Holy Spirit, what you got? All right, here we got it. King of Cups, loving, psychic. You both are psychic. You have a lot in common. Fiery passion, good leader, tolerant, compassionate, diplomatic, peaceful. No wonder he doesn't want anything to do with all the craziness. The Psycho Ward. Balanced, considerate, supportive, and generous. This is Taurus. Tauruses are generous. They're not selfish at all. And he's good with business. Capricorn, Earth, 4 of Pentacles. So he has his life under control, stability, saving money, scarcity, conservation. He's conservative with his money. And, you know, he's logical and has good sense about him. So Empress, this Taurus, I like this Taurus for you. Taurus energies. Let's see the path of light. always growing, expanding, keeping, you know, navigating your life on track, right? Keeping peaceful no matter what. Mature, that's the word I'm looking for. Maturity. Both of you take things in moderation. And both of you have, you like to meditate, and you understand that the mind is very, just intellectuals. You know, I'm seeing how your laundry's clean. You have a clean house. You like outside fresh nature. This is like the morning crisp. Sun's coming up. You have fresh laundry here. You know, your lit path, always going towards the light, in the light. And I love it. I love this Taurus for you. So, okay, Divine Feminine, I hope this helps you on your choices for potential mates and divine energies. Oh, the ancestors. Very important, because there was some attacks done on the collective, on a lot of unalive magic, and those bloodlines were demoted, and a lot of the collectives were redirected on decision making for who is really, really in the light, and who to spotlight any potential setups, or you know, ghetto stuff like that. Steering clear of it. Our ancestors are watching them, so let's show our gratitude to our ancestors and our archangels and our heavenly Calvary and divine by doing our part and listening to them for the wise decisions. Keeping our karma clean, right? Shows ancestors. Okay, so here we have an uncle who gives you a thumb up on this relationship. Anyone else, Holy Spirit? Tough crowd. And we have a grandson. So our ancestors come in the future. That's why it's so important to, there are future generations. So freeing our ancestors is very important for our future children bloodline. So your grandson, your aunt. So, okay, good. It's starting to be positive for the Taurus. Let's see, anyone for this person right here? This is also a Taurus energy, but a different person who has a lot of healing to do. This one has too much competition and distractions that is not very grounded or sure. So the Empress and these two are very stable, secure, solid, have a they're set for life. Their future's already taken care of. They save for the future, and they're good, and they also are set for their children, their future, their grandkids. Very stable. Earth sign. Here's one, a nephew for here. A child. Okay, well, and this one a granddaughter. So we have a couple adults here, and I'm gonna take the adults' experience over the children's. Let's see what else. Let's see what's going on. Anything twisted here? Holy Spirit. For the Empress to see and know. Well, this guy's in love with you. He thinks you put a love spell on him. So he's got the warm fuzzies, highly attracted to you. Okay, so let's see this traditional, doesn't like change though. I mean, like, change is real, you know, there's nothing fake about change and growth. Growth, come on, it's real. Show us this gentleman who needs to do the inner work. They're in a karmic lesson, it looks like, because they're on the outside. It's too late. This person is kind of selfish. Is shattered. So to this person, growth and standing his ground is nothing to him. Okay? Because so makes his own decisions. This one lets outer influences pressure them and have anxieties and you know, never do anything in doubt. So if this person has doubt, forget it. Has a side hustle. Okay, that's integral, I guess. Self-love, good. That's good. That will help bring him inside, get him out of the cold. Crutches, and always has to have a tag along, I guess, and is depressed. Well, we're all responsible for our own choices. That's our power. We have to empower ourselves. Every morning we have to wake up and make a choice. Do what makes you, if it makes you happy, shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so let's see this guy who has a backbone and makes his own decisions, but is in also a lot of anxiety. Why? Oh, because has too many choices. Doesn't know what he wants. Okay, well, we all have to grow up. So feeling like shit, but that's in reverse, so hopefully doesn't anymore. Made a choice to not feel like shit. Fuck off, everyone. I'm a grown-ass person. I love you, but likes to ghost off and on, hot and cold and detached. But this is in reverse, so I don't know if they are anymore, but it used to be. Phony, trickster, illusions, and a fairy tale, but it's in reverse, so whatever that's all about. Bad news in reverse, fake busy in reverse, sweet talk in reverse. So lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Don't drink when you're depressed. Alcohol's a depressant. Okay, so this guy is like a grandfather clock. I like him. And two adults of your ancestors give you thumbs up. I won't take a child's who hasn't had the experience or the right state of mind to know better. And this guy's in love with you. Empresses, divine energies don't do spell work. This is high vibrational, does prayers for the betterment of others and service to others, not self or control. Divine energies and chosen ones do not do, they don't pray to the devil. They don't lie, steal, cheat, and certainly not destroy or send unalive spells. That is not a chosen one. And take accountability for their own actions and their behavior, because they're grown up and loving and responsible. So that's why big responsibilities come to big jobs, and that's where the big paychecks are. So I like this guy. African Goddess Rising. We always have to check in with our ancestors, our archangels, right? Make the best decisions when we listen to our guides. Holy Spirit, show the Empress some information about her 3 choices, please. And thank you. So this gentleman who's like rock solid and rich at heart. Someone's rich at heart and makes great choices will show on the outside their life. That's lasting power. We have Tanit, pleasure. So you guys will enjoy pleasure together. Quatish, a sacred lust. Okay, so you guys got it going on here. But it's more than that. You know, the lust is a small part. You guys have life, lasting power, partnership, growth, teamwork, trust. And then, you know, when you're home alone, you have your private life of bonding, yet on every larger fraction of your pie of life is good. You guys are on a lighted path. I like it a lot. Let's see what the lighted path says for these 2 gentlemen that are still doing their inner healing work and choices, knowing what they want as a grown-up. And they do know what they want. They do. When you have to, when you're not sure, then it's a no. Obviously, or real. Okay, so this one needs to put in the effort. I see pencils and pens, so journaling, art therapy, and lighting a candle, not spell work, stuff that's going to make even more backfire, because, you know, just upgrades the collective. High vibrations. Needs to raise their vibrations by putting in the effort. Oh, what is that? I tickled. Holy Spirit, show us this person's path, lit path for all of the confusion, I guess. Do they know what they want? Are they in love? Show us what this gentleman needs to know. The calling of the soul. Yes, if he listens to his soul, he'll know what he wants. Damn. Take responsibility for your soul and knowing what you want. Look at the tree, growth, stability, like this guy who's got his shit together and listens to his guides, his divine guides. What is this? Amisa. AHIMSA. I don't know what that means. I have to look that up. Looks like rising above it. Right, rising above, you know, lighten up. So this guy will know what he wants when he listens to his soul and his divine guides. So hasn't really grown up yet. This one needs to put in the effort to make his own choices too. And this one knows what he wants, puts in the effort, the hard work. Look at this, a farmer. I love it. What is it? You guys can have like, have like a little farm, a little ranch, grow your own foods, you know, like Fixer Upper. I love that show, Fixer Upper. Where is his growth? Where's my farmer? He's cute, you guys. I really like this guy. He has good karma, and he has he keeps in touch with you, and he saves, and there he is. He reminds me, this is like Fixer Upper couple here. And you guys have a great, passionate love life, and your ancestors, your grown-up ancestors, like them the most. Okay, so Earth sign. All right, I hope this helps you guys. Take care, divine feminines. Peace out. Namaste.